Hey everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I am going to make a quick video. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I want to thank you for watching my channel. I would like to give a shout out to all of my loyal watchers who are always here, always leaving comments, and always encouraging me to make more videos. I've had several of you reach out to me over the past couple weeks wondering where my videos are. Why haven't I been doing updates from the antique store? And to be honest, we have been extremely busy over this holiday season. I have been doing something different. I have not been focusing on YouTube and was focusing on listing and getting stuff up. And something amazing happened whenever I took a step back from YouTube. My sales went through the roof. I'll put a chart up like right here, and you can see that like as of this week, my sales are up over 78% on eBay. And all of that has to do with just listing more. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. You know, we opened up the antique store in 2019, and I still have 3 of my antique booths. And with all of that, we've stayed pretty busy. We're shipping a lot of merchandise out. I'm going out and purchasing quite a bit. I am looking at purchasing a GoPro Hero 8 because I do have some opportunity to go out and dig. I like to call it American picker style picking in barns and in attics and stuff like that. So there will be more of that. We're not going away in 2020. And I am going to refocus the YouTube channel on the store and on eBay. It's all encompassing. It's all what I do. I know that we had split off and tried to put all of our eBay content on a separate channel. And that just feels, I don't know. I feel like all I'm trying to do is chase AdSense revenue doing that. And to be honest, that's not why I'm here, and that's not why I'm making videos. I really have never made a ton of money on YouTube, and I know that I'm not really ever going to make a ton of money on YouTube. But I can tell you that this holiday season, in 1 month, I have made more money than I would have made in 6 months working full-time in my old job. So, if you're interested in learning what we do, if you're interested in learning how we do what we do, I would encourage you to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and walk with us through this journey. There's going to be a lot of interesting content that comes to our channel, and I don't want to be like everyone else. You know, I just don't want to be like everyone else. I'm going to go in my own direction. You're going to see a lot more of my creativity come out. And it might not be for everybody, but I'm not here for a silver play button. I'm here to educate, and I'm here to be who I was in the beginning. I want to love people. I want to show people that they have worth. I want to show people that they have value and that people matter. And I feel that over the past few months, I've kind of gotten away from that, and I've let in some negativity seep into my soul, and I do not want to continue into the new year with all of that. So I hope for those of you, if you have unsubbed from me, I hope you'll hit that sub button again. I hope you'll give me a second chance. And for those of you who have stuck with me this whole time and you've always had my back, I really appreciate you. You'll never know how much you mean to me. So we're going to jump into this video. I hope you like it. It's just some footage that I'm throwing together. I went and made a buy at a guy's house, bought some kind of cool stuff. Been real busy still. It's Christmas Eve, getting ready for Christmas tomorrow with the family. So let's get to it. You guys have a good night. Merry Christmas, and God bless. Okay guys, I have a bunch of stuff here to unload. I'm outside of the store, and it is Christmas. That's my boy over there. It's Christmas Eve, so I got to get all this stuff out of the car, got to unload it, and hopefully show you guys what all I got. I purchased all this stuff last night, so I'm going to go inside and set it up, and we will discuss a lot of the stuff that I found. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I got here. Kicking stuff in the floor.
I ended up getting the Santa Claus. He's got a kind of a broken thumb there. But what I'm going to do is get a piece of board. I've got actually got some board down in the basement. And I'm going to take it to my guy, have him trace it out. And then I'm going to have him make me a pattern of the Santa Claus. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it to that board, because next year I'll be able to store him in the basement, and I'll be able to possibly just stick him in the window of the store that actually came out of the movie theater here in town, which is really cool. It was found in the attic of the movie theater, which would be really neat for people to drive by, because I'm sure some of the people will remember seeing it in the movie theater over there. I got this horn. It's off an old Victrola, but it is broke on the end. But I know that a lot of people still use them to do different interior design features with. So I'm thinking that it'll be a pretty good sale. I ended up getting this old GE fan, General Electric. It's in pretty poor shape. I paid 15 bucks for it though, which is kind of cool. It does need a little bit of work, but I don't mind doing that. I got this really cool Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox here. And it was actually a friend of mine. It was his lunchbox when he was a little kid, Altrice, 5th grade. So that's kind of cool that I ended up with that. And that'll end up, that's definitely going to end up, I'm going to let him know that I've got it and see if he wants it. But if he doesn't, then it'll go up in the store for sale. I got the old Bubble Bath Superman, which is kind of cool. You can see my lens cap hanging down there. I ended up getting these trivets, which are kind of cool. There's a whole set of them there. And then a couple of light fixture pieces there, which I sell quite a bit of. In this box here is some more. Those are some fence post hoppers. They're really cool. They're new, old stock. I should be able to sell them. And then in here is a bunch more hardware for doors and stuff. I thought this was kind of cool. It's a vintage pot and pan replacement knob set, which is super cool. It's still in the original package. And then I've got this Nuvox. It's a telephone amplifier. It's actually in the original box, and what it is the original receiver earpiece that you could put up. You would unscrew your other one, plug this one into it, and screw it on in its place, and it would be a lot louder for Grandma who had trouble hearing. So let's look over here. I ended up with this old basket. He gave it to me for free. I've been taking some Christmas decorations down because Christmas is over, so I've got to take out all of this Christmas stuff. All that window is going to be what I'm working on. I'm going to leave the tree here up till probably sometime in January. Then I'll take it down. It just looks good when you walk in the store. I picked up all of these Hot Wheels last night. I paid 50 bucks for all of them. I did pick up some really cool older pieces. And this was in the bottom of the tote as well. It's a Jabba the Hutt, and then there's the Princess Leia, and then there's another Star Wars minifigure in there, and that'll sell for probably 25 bucks. Those this right here. So I paid $50 for everything, and then in here are some of the older Hot Wheels. None of them were red lines, but there were some pretty cool, like an old 82 Corvette. I had a couple of these little Mazdas. This is a really cool police car, and it's in really good shape. Those sell really well. And then I have this. It's the old Stagecoach, which is awesome. It doesn't have a motor, but they didn't come with motors. Here's the old Stutz. That's a 79, which is cool. Here's a Matchbox Thunderbird, which is really old. That's really a cool piece. This is a really neat piece too. It's pretty rare. The blue and red, that is really rare. Some of these were listed for 150, but that's just crazy. There's no way it sells for that much. But I still think I can get about maybe 10 bucks out of it. Here's a really cool old VW Golf. It's by Tomica. It's got little doors that open on it and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Let's see here. Just another Z28 Camaro. I love that truck. I love the colors on it. Kind of bold for its day. And here is a really cool This is a Hot Wheels, but it's a Supra, an 82 Supra. And that one sells for about $8-9. So I will make more than my money back. And then what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to take all of those and stick them in this box here and put them maybe up here by the register or something, and put 50 cents a car on them. Maybe stick them right there in front of that case with all the existing Hot Wheels cars, and put 50 cents a car so the kids can dig through there and dig out Hot Wheel cars. And then below it, I got the suitcase, and I'm getting ready to head and purchase a couple more doors so that I can make a couple more displays like that. And maybe a box spring. I don't know about the box spring though. He said we could hang it from the ceiling, and I'm like, I don't really have anywhere to hang it from. A big box spring, and I don't know if that's what I want anyway. So I'm gonna go look at it. We will take you guys with us, and we'll go over there and see what he has. Well, we went over there, but it was super dark in that place, and he didn't have any electricity. He had a bunch of old cars over there, but nothing else really that cool. But I did get a set of a couple more doors. I've got that one there. But now I'm looking for doors that either are, like, have a window in the middle of them, like I have out there, because it's just easier to do something like that than to set these up, because it breaks, you know, that way I don't break my line of sight. And, you know, people steal stuff, and I don't want to give them a good place to hide. So it is what it is, but I got 2 more doors, so I need... If I had another 3 doors, 2 more with a hollow cutouts, I could actually put up 2 more displays, which would be freaking sweet. This is pretty awesome. My buddy Paul, you guys have seen him in a lot of my videos. He actually made this for me for the store. It's the Nevermore, it's the Raven on that side, and then on the other side of it, it's actually just got the Raven. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take this home or if I'm going to put it here in the store. It's really cool. Thank you very much, Paul. You're a great friend. I really appreciate you very much, sir. And that's awesome. I really means a lot. So I have a bunch of these matchbooks here. I'm pulling out all these Zephyr ones. I'm going to list them in a lot on eBay. And I'm going to take the rest of these and I'm going to stick them inside of this container here. And I'm going to put them out in the store so that people can buy them. I'll put like 50 cents a piece on them. And there's all kinds of really cool advertisement. Old Burger King, you know. Maybe somebody will see something there that they want, or maybe just need a matchbook. There's some cool stuff in here though. But for 50 cents, I think it's... Here's Arby's roast beef sandwich. That's cool. Look how old that is. That's really cool. There's some... vintage Las Vegas ones. There's the Burger King. Several of these cores, which are kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them out there so that people can buy them for 50 cents a pack. I know you could probably get more than that on eBay, but I'm not listing these individually, and I need stuff for the store, so there we go. This is some of the items that I picked up from the auction yesterday. I picked up this big, tall, like probably like a 5-gallon glass jug. I really like it. I got to clean it out. Literally, it smells like death inside. So I'm going to use this spray to clean it up. And I got that really cool bubble print there of some little kid sitting on a church pew. I really like that a lot. I paid $10 for that. I paid $5 for that. And I paid $5 for this helmet, which is just pretty much a motorcycle helmet, but it's kind of got that World War II feel to it. That'll either go on eBay or probably go out to the store, honestly, because I kind of like that. I am definitely not sure what that stuff is, but I can tell you what it smells like. It almost smells like someone got sick in this thing. It is horrible, but I sprayed some glass cleaner in there, and we're going to clean it out. But first I'm going to get me some rubber gloves on. That's what I bought those things for. Okay, so let's see if this wipes off. Let's see how good this works. Ugh. Nastiness. Nasty. Oh, looks like it wipes off pretty good. Hey everybody, this is John here, and I am working diligently today on the back of the store. I am trying to get some of these video game systems put together and cleaned up and put out into the store. I've already cleaned up a PS1 Slim, and I put it out in the store for 25 bucks with Spyro, which is a pretty good deal. Hoping somebody comes in. I've had a couple people that have expressed interest in it, but nobody's came in to buy it yet. I've also got a Nintendo out there, and I've got this PS2 Slim. I still have a Nintendo 64 and a Super Nintendo to go through. And I've got a nice little setup here. I've got my little cleaner, can of cleaner here to clean stuff up with. Rubber bands for putting bands around the controllers so that wires just aren't everywhere. I've got YouTube pulled up to keep me occupied. But I do have this little TV setup here, and it's attached to the wall. I can plug in all my jacks to it, and I am looking for one of the. There are like multi connector units, like you could plug it up to the back and it'll plug in your Segas, your Nintendos, your PlayStations, the older ones that I could test and make sure that they work. I'm looking for one of those. I'm going to buy one, and so if anyone has one on their eBay store, link it down below and maybe I'll buy from you so that I can test all these video game consoles. I sell quite a few of them. But that TV there just lets me know that it's working. I can test the functionality of the controllers, and that way I sell it with the reassurance to the customer that it has been tested and that they know they're getting a good unit. As I said, this is my second video game that I've worked on today. I do have the PS1 that's out there for $25. This one I listed for $75 because it comes with all those games, and I still have the Super Nintendo to put out there, the Nintendo 64. I sold a Wii the other day, and I sold it for $50, which was really cool. And let's see, and I've got a regular Nintendo out there with a lot of games too. So if you need video game equipment, we're not just an antique store. We're your video game headquarters in Fredericktown, Missouri. Okay, so I'm currently working on this first generation Xbox here. I've got it hooked up. I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to overload you with video game stuff today, but I wanted to show you guys how it works. And I've got the cord, goes right over there to the back of the TV. I do keep a whole tote of extra video game stuff in the basement, which worked out great for me because I did not have one of those. And so open it up. We're going to make sure it works. See if we can get it to open. Doesn't sound like it wants to open. See? That's why it's important to test these video game consoles. It's because sometimes they don't work. Could be just the tray is stuck. There we go. Yeah, that was that was something that was really common with these old Xboxes, that they needed the technical tap. So that's got blowout. I call it the technical tap because the tray doesn't work too well on it. Let's see if we can get it to work. Okay, so I don't know what was wrong with it, but I finally got it figured out. Blew some air into it, and yeah, there we go. Look, watch, it'll open. There we go. You hit the button. Oh. There you go. Closes right up. I don't know. It's a little finicky. I won't put a lot on it. I'll put just a little bit on it. Put it out there. Probably sell it for like 25 bucks. And there you go. Comes right up. Yeah, because it's a little finicky. That tray is a little finicky. But as long as somebody is not rough with it, it should be fine. I like everything about you.